as up dan an áisne curos cór an choras peibli the rare nagadi vi tevis chicken nagadi coronola shilmach will na araka sho a chori vaim to go through skull le fall filaher a kan o nagadi fein is kan on a kigerocht njafsblach agus tá siú der fad humlan le chori Greek agus tá le chori Greek le cover commissioner agus banished course banished dorach the nagadi fein idros go gurfer I Greek a chorus atá solier atá njafsblach agus nachhfuil I gest gemach brú be an goras sin síl go mar sin o hef an fochel doortje commissioner fein tá sé ráte ag siúd mar commissioner an fá agus an míú a bhí leis nu a bhí sé túr fásneis gon chuise erachtas.
I know you told all those fellas in America to ring you any time, and now they're ringing you any time. But on the mobile, that's a different matter. Can I just clarify with you? You spoke a couple of weeks ago about how all of these Garda controversies was damaging to public confidence in the Garda Síochána, which is of utmost importance. I'm just wondering, do you feel it's helpful to have different ministers and members of different parties coming out with different views about specifically about the Garda Commissioner? Is that helpful for public confidence in the Garda Síochána?
Well, I certainly have a preference if any minister has an issue to raise, if they raise it at the cabinet or raise it where we could have discussions and deal with them, rather than have them aired in public. And I'm not saying that people have to be restricted in their views on anything, but there is a process by which these things should be dealt with. I do think that the change that's coming here, and I recognise again the fact that the whistleblowers involved, and they're not the only whistleblowers in different sectors of Irish life over the years. I think of the courage of Christine Buckley and what she did in bringing to light a sordid episode in Ireland. But in any event, it's absolutely important, that there be public trust in the Garda system, and that there be public trust in this particular system. And as I said in answer to your question earlier on, there are now 2 reports being implemented. There is a further report to come from GSOC itself, complete independence and oversight, and we'll wait and see what recommendations come from that. We'll make the point that the Garda Commissioner himself has acknowledged that Garda matters to his attention will be dealt with properly and seriously, and that the Garda Commissioner and the Garda management are cooperating fully in the implementing of the 37 recommendations, for instance, from the Garda Inspector's report. To put this clearly in a place where it's accountable, transparent, effective, and beyond the reach of any pressure or brew, as you might say, from that point of view.
And just getting away from what other people have said about them, disgusting or distinguished or any of that, just your own view on the actions of the whistleblowers.
And I acknowledge, of course, that the whistleblowers brought this information through the public representative system into the public domain. I note some comments from the Data Information Commissioner in that regard. Clearly, where there's an issue to be dealt with, and I acknowledge that the whistleblowers brought this to public attention, it is now being dealt with, and the changes that are taking place are as a result of that whistleblowing.
Okay,
thank you
very much.
Thank you. I'm not sure who was the...
I think it might have been one of the issues. Somebody got the number.
She's a hope that all taped.